Govinda Shri Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Om Vishnupāda Paramahamsa Parivrajacacharya Aštuta Shata Shri Srimad Tirandika Samya Bhaita Raminda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jai Om Vishnupāda Paramahamsa Parivrajacacharya Aštuta Shata Shri Srimad Tirandika Samya Srila Bhaktivedanta Sarasvati Thakur Maharaja Prabhupada Ki. Ананта Коти Вайшнава Вриндаки, Искон Гуру Вриндаки, основателю Ачарьи Искон Битио Божественной милости Шрили Прабхупадики, Намачарья Шри Хадиласта Курки, Премсикал Шри Кришна Читания Парабхунитянанда Шри Адвайта Катха Расшириваса Дигаур Бхакта Вриндаки, Шри Шри Рада Кришна Копи Купината Рада Кундашьяма Кундаги Галарданаки, Шри Вриндавана Дамма Дора Дамаки, Шамая Пурдавана Двипа Дамаки, Шри Джаната Пури Дамаки, Ганга Майямуна Майки, Бхакти Деви Туласи Девики, Самвета Бхакта Вриндаки, Нитая Гор Пермананда Хари. Бригад Мриданга издательству и распространению традиционных книг Шрилы Прабхупады Ки, Шри Харинам Санкиртана Яги Ки, Хари Кришна Махамантра Ки, вся слава собравшихся переданным, вся слава собравшихся переданным, вся слава собравшихся переданным, вся слава, вся слава, вся слава Шри Гуру и Шри Гауранги, вся слава Шриле Прабхупаде, Джагадгуру Шрила Прабхупада Ки.
Jaya Radha Madhava Vanda Bikharina Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Vihare Gopidana Lalaba Iravaradhare Gopidana Vallabha Girivardhare Daya Yashodanandana Bandadana Randana Yashodana Yashodanandana Brajadana Randana Yamunatira Vannachari Yamunatira Yamunatira Vannachari Yamunatira Dayang Radha Madhava Kundan Bihari Dayang Radha Dayang Radha Madhava Kundan Bihari Dayang Radha Madhava Gopidana Vallabha Girivardhare Gopidana Vallabha Girivardhare Gopidana Vallabha Yashodanandana Brajadana Randana Yashodana Yashodanandana Brajadana Randana Yashodanandana Brajadana Yamunatira Vannachari Yamunatira Yamunatira Vannachari Yamunatira Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Vihare Radha Radha Madhava Kunda Vihare Radha Madhava Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hare Bol, Nitai Gaura Hare Bol, Nitai. Jai Jai Prabhupada, Jai Jai Prabhupada, Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Chaivam Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Saraswatim Tato Jayamudiraye Nasta Prayeshva Bhadreshu Prayeshva Bhadre Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamashloke Uttamashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Bhavati Naistiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, fourth canto, chapter 28, text 11. Bayam nam narajo bhrata yanam Bayanam narajo bhrata Prajvarah pratyupastitah Prajvarah pratyupastitah Dadahatam purim krishnam Katam purim Dadahatam purim krishnam
Purim Kusam
Bratuh prayati kirsaya Bratuh prayati kirsaya Bayanam no grajabhrata Prajvarah pratyupastitaha Dadahatam purim kritsnam Bratuh priyati kirsaya Maya namana graja brata Prajvarak pratyupastitaha Dadahatam purim kritsnam Bratuh priyati kirsaya. Vayanamno Grajobrata Prajvara Pachupastitaha Dahatam Kurim Kritsnam Bratu Priyatikirshaya Vayanam Nagrajo Brata Prajvara Pratyupastitaha Dadahatam Purim Kritsnam Bratu Priyatikirshaya. Anybody online like to chant?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Bhayanamno agrajo brata prajvara pratyupashtitaha dadatam purim krishnam bratuhu priyachikshirshaya. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Chikirshaya.
Bhayanamno rajo brata prajvara pratyupastitaha dadahatam purim krishnam Pratrupriya Chikirsaya. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, we'll read word to word translation. Bayanam Naha, of Baya, fear. Agrajah, elder. Brata, brother. Prajvara, name it Prajvara. Pratyupastitaha, being present there. Dadaha, set fire. Tam, to that. Purim, city. Kritsnam, wholesale. Bratuhu, his brother. Priyatikirshaya, in order to please. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Under the circumstances, the elder brother of Yavana Raja, known as Prajvara, set fire to the city to please his younger brother, whose other name is fear itself. I want to open that. Oh, your screen sharing is paused. Ah. Stop sharing. Sound. Share sound. Okay. Oh. So, Mataji, Supriti, would like to read purport?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. According to the Vedic system, our dead body is set on fire, but before death there is another fire or fever which is called Prajvara or Vishnujvara. Medical science verifies that when one's temperature is raised to 107 degrees, a man immediately dies. This prajvara or high fever at the last stage of life places the living entity in the midst of a blazing fire. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Well, okay. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Sadakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Mahyam Dadati Swapadanjikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamanam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindha Dina Bandha Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostude Tapta Kantana Gaurange Rate Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyahevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Namo Sheshadosha Dura Purna Gunatmane Virincha Sharva Purvedya Vandyaya Shri Varayate Bayanam no graja brata Anam no graja brata Prajvarah pratyupastitaha Dadahatam purim kritsnam bratu priyati kirshaya. Under the circumstances, the elder brother of Yavana Raja, known as Prajvara, set fire to the city to please his younger brother, whose other name is fear itself. So here we read continuation of a story of King Puranjana. Now what we can see, I think many participants went for yatra, and Namanishta Prabhu departed today, so very soon yatra will start, but we continue, just humbly try to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam. The human body here compared to the city in which ruled King Puranjana. Puranjana means a person who lived in a body. There are many symbolical meanings in this, like Puranjana. Pura means in previous, since time immemorial, living being, Jiva, tries to rule over this material nature by taking different bodies. And even though it is lived before, but these lives we are taking session after session. You have to renew in this material world. And here the process is described, how it takes place. And this all actually negative sides of material existence in comparative to spiritual world. Because in spiritual world there is no birth, no death, no old age, no disease. And what is described here, the suffering under material circumstances. And this is beneficial instructions, because it will supposed to invoke, and naturally that happens, renunciation, feeling of detachment from this material life, because so many trouble, ultimate trouble is death, but before that is also severe suffering, bhaya, fear. So even person who are not dying yet, but already fear may time to time attack, because in this life naturally there are so many fears, and we have to struggle continuously just to sustain this life, just to sustain this body. Almost every day some challenges is there, some disease, some this, that. And especially in this age of Kali Yuga, Kali age, Manda Sumanda Matayo Manda Bhagya Hyupadruta. Manda, we are very lazy and weak, so difficult to sustain. Even simply to live, it is austerity. Shri Shri Radha Govinda ki jai. Because it is well known in Satya Yuga, which is in other words called also Krita Yuga. People without any difficulty, everybody lived 100 years. There was no like an untimely death, akala mrityu, what is called untimely death, which is death which occurs before normal condition. So, but in this age we can see lifespan is very short, manda, what is called. So people, some live only 50 years, some 60. If somebody 70 to 8, that already very senior and advanced age. So this is short terms of our existence. Here particular process described of leaden body, that the heat, jwara means feather, which taken place. So it allegorically described as if brother of this Yavana Raja. Yavana Raja is So to support of him, everybody takes place. Even this time is inevitably moves towards the end of existence. And yeah, it seems this jwara, prajwara, feather is unbearable, what is called, not possible to tolerate so severe temperature. Srila Prabhupada, since he was working with medicine, so he gave exact statement actually. I think it is maybe not from Sanskrit commentary, but medical science, they recorded all this, how it takes place. So temperature raises up to 107 degrees. 107, that is how much degrees according to like normal 36 and 6, 97. Yeah, there are different scales. Yeah. 97. Normal 97, so that goes little up actually. So, but according to other 36 and 6, that comes up to 40, 41 or 42, then that's in our country that Celsius that measure it. So, but yeah, and yeah, interesting. In scriptures, it is said we are born due to some fire, and with fire we met at the end of life. Because human birth, it is like a kind of sacrifice. I think which Chandogya Upanishad describes Panchagni Vidya, 5 fires. There are 5 fires, which one after another kind of points of transmigration of the soul. So when somebody dies, then his body burned by fire. So the cremation is there, and it is described. If somebody pious, if somebody religious person, then Shraddha, that is the first uplifting thing, which will take him to heavenly region. So, and therefore, in Vedic tradition, that it is recommended to perform that ritual, Shraddha ceremonies, which, if suppose a person who died himself, he may not be so pious, not develop its very pure faith, but at least his descendants, if they perform Shraddha, they can help him to go, at least to get released from some heavy sins and proceed to better destination. So, and in Upanishad it is described that kind of this cycle of rebirth. So that will go to Swarga, to the Soma, to moon, reach heavenly realm in moon, and it is said that Jiva will become Somaraja. Somaraja means he will take heavenly body and will have chance to take Somaras and enjoy heavenly bliss. So as much as pious credits he accumulated, that much long he can stay. Sometimes it may be very long, thousands of years he may stay in the heavenly region and they have very nice body, strong, healthy, and very efficient senses for sense enjoyment, very fine sense enjoyment. But at least here in the earthly region, certain things reminding us about inventable death, like so many soldiers of Yavana Raja will attack and will got sickness, will got old age, will got fear. But in heaven, such a situation that actually that pious karma, suddenly it will finish. Suddenly it will come to an end, and then they enjoy it, and they think this maybe will be endless. They'll become very forgetful about spiritual life. And therefore it is said in heaven, in Swarga, it is more difficult to practice spiritual life because that too much pleasures, too much happiness they have, and the death is not like here, not full suffering, but at the end, suddenly they got some displeasure, kind of sad mood. And that sad mood is not allows them to stay in heaven anymore. Then they immediately fall down. Punar marti lokam vishanti. And then they will, that soul fallen from heaven, will join with rain. It is said that with rain that will fall to the earth. So, and one after another, soul enters into different things, like when falling on earth, that on earth by rain, some aushadhi will grow, some grains, food grains, beans, and that soul will stick to that. And then human will eat, particularly male will consume that, and that soul then afterwards will unite with his semen, and that will do begotten child. So, and that when man begotten child, so that is called as fifth Agni, fifth sacrifice. That is also kind of sacrifice. And in Vedic tradition, even begotten children, that is also sacred. There is this Garbhadana Samskara. It is called oblation. Like when fire sacrificed, there are poured ghee into fire. So there are also kind of fire, and that oblation offer it, and then by the grace of the Lord, this soul who went through all these transformations, then eventually again got in human body, embryo. It will enter into embryo, and again he got a chance to accumulate punya, pious, to do pious activity, and according to that, what he deserves, he may aspire, or he will be, according to law of karma, he will continue existence in material world. So this is a chakra, this is a will, which is always rotating. And therefore, Lord Krishna says that he actually criticized that this process of punya karma, because punaram martyalokam vishanti, even though they go to heaven, they will, some elevation is there to the very high and good region, but then after they have to come again and go through all trouble, through this old age and all sufferings of human existence. So therefore, like in Vedanta Sutra, this when discussion comes to sadhana, second, third chapter of Vedanta, sadhana adhyaya. So in the beginning of that, the Vyasadeva very elaborately discuss about these things, how rebirth takes place, and how whatever different experiences of the soul, and all in all it is suffering, it is negative, painful things, and if we really understand what it is, then there is no desire actually. We will feel renunciation. We want to come out from this cycle of birth and death. And also there are all other descriptions about this fire. Actually, some fire always within us. How we can understand that some fire within our body? Yeah, because body always have a temperature, heat is there. And if somebody dies, pass away, then that heat will go away. So, and it is said that from a subtle description, how soul departs at first stage after death, that will unite with tejas. The tejas, heat. Tejas means heat, which we have in the body. So soul will unite with that heat and go to next destination. And that particular heat in the body, there are some specific center, chakra. Do you know which chakra maintaining heat within our body? There are like 6 chakras. One of them is particularly working as to maintain tejas within the body. That is this chakra, Vishuddha chakra. Agnya is upper, but particularly tejas, all that is center of heat. And it is said that there are 5 pranas: prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. And that particular one of these pranas, which is called udana vayu, that is situated here. And that udana vayu regulating tejas within the body. That is described in Prashna Upanishad. Because, different pranas, they work some particular sphere within our body will be maintained by different these pranas. And some will sustain circulation within the body, like all blood circulation, etc. Some will sustain heat within the stomach for digesting food, and some will sustain prana, will sustain senses. That senses also, they will be in working condition. And this Udana Vayu particularly, it is very important because it is connected with one channel, Sushumna Nadi, within this body. And this is Sushumna Nadi, actually very important, because if we practice spiritual life, then that become activated. In other words, it is also called Brahmanadi. Brahmanadi, like we say, first of the stage of God realization, Brahmagnan. It is described in Vedanta. So that is like Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan iti Shabdyate, described in Bhagavatam. First we realize in eternality, we'll understand that we are not different from Brahman, we are same nature as the eternal, and Brahma, that is designation of God himself also. Then Paramatma is there, and Bhagavan, highest realization. So, what I said, that Sushumna is called Brahmanadi also. And that is actually, when we practice spiritual life, that is tapasya. That is another type of fire. And that fire ignites final intelligence. And with that intelligence, something connected with Sushumna Nadi. And with that final intelligence, we can able to find the way to spiritual world. Because that particularly yogis who have special siddhi, by this Sushumna they will go up, urdvam gachanti sattvasto. They will go up, and from particular gate will come out from this body, this Brahmarandra, on the tip of the head. If they do this, then they can go to achieve spiritual destination. But for devotees, it's automatical, simply by chanting the holy name, by remembering the Lord. So even though we may not practice all these procedures of yoga, but the Lord himself arranges that he will, Garuda Dvaja, Krishna is called. He will arrive on Garuda and take the devotee directly to the spiritual world. So, and it is said that this particular Udana Vayu, fifth prana, will carry soul to next destination. Soul will be transferred by Udana to next birth. So it is some specific scientific description. It's surprising how much details we can find in Vedic scriptures, in Upanishads. How sages knew such subtle things about how body works, how different pranas. Now medical science so advanced, but they do not know this. They know simply they take a chemical, they make some basic structure of the body. They try to understand how it works, put some chemical elements, But this is a subtle body, pranas, mind, especially intelligence. How they works, it is totally. But in Vedas it is described everything. First soul, when coming from this body, that will will join with heat, with tejas, and that tejas, according to it is described when somebody dies, then at first the soul remaining inside, and there is some darkness. And in the heart, there are 101 channels. 101 channels will be linked to the heart, subtle channels. They then suddenly the departing soul will see light. And one of the channels will be lighted by light. And then that soul will be attracted to enter into that, because we always try to go to light. So, so it is said 100 channels, they will lead departing soul for different karma destination within this material world. So there are variation according to punya, papa, different destination, mixed condition. They will go through particular channel, through particular birth. But spiritual people, they will enter one exclusive channel, which is Sushumna, that is 101st. And by that, this is very special, very unique, and without spiritual practice it is not possible to enter into that. And if somebody experienced enough to enter Sushumna, that like a river will carry him to God. That is automatically some process will take place, then he will ascend to spiritual reality. Okay, yeah, so this some discussion about departing from this world. If any questions or comments on this subject, we can discuss.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, I have one question. Some people say that if any person dies in their house, so after death they keep saying that God likes him, so he took him away, and he has finished all his karmas. Nothing is there in this world left. So he has gone to God has taken him. God likes him. So how far this is true, Prabhuji?
Dies in the house. I didn't understand exactly. What I said. Please repeat the second part. Okay, somebody dies in the house, then what he does?
Yeah. No, Prabhuji, when a person dies in a house at a middle age, not too young or not too old, he has so much of responsibilities at home. But the family members feel that they feel bad about it, but in the same way they say that God liked him, so that's why he took him away, and he has finished all his karma. He doesn't have anything left more in this material world. So God has taken him away. So is that true? They're saying is true.
Okay. Some people say that mostly he done everything, finished all his works, and then he departs. And so, actually, this is discussion about this we can find in Taittiriya Upanishad. And there Bhrigu inquires, sage, very famous sage, to his spiritual master, and he asking if there are difference. Somebody with Brahma Jnana or spiritual realization departs, and the ordinary person also departs. Even he may be completed his whatever duties, he became old and mostly finished everything. So if there are any difference, and there is reply, definitely there is great difference, ultimate difference, because only those who got a spiritual realization, what we call Krishna consciousness, that is a realization, understand, not a theoretical understanding, but practical experience of devotion, practical experience of love of God, then those will have a chance, those souls Krishna will take to his eternal abode, and they can ascend to spiritual reality. Otherwise, if somebody simply finished his material duties, but he not prepared for spiritual, according to what somebody thinks at time of death, that will be his next destination. And the materialistic people, they will naturally think about some material things, because attachments still remaining, and we see in future upcoming verses here that Puranjana, even though when he was suffering, he was dying, he began to think about his surrounding, about his attachment, family members and all. So, and that makes his next birth. So, according to that attachment, he will attain similar existence again in a particular body, and that will be, all his karma will be considered also. So therefore, it is very essential to have spiritual experience, and for that we have this our practice of Krishna consciousness, which will help us to really achieve for spiritual ultimate goal, for go back home, back to Godhead. Yes? Okay?
That means you mean to say that it doesn't apply for the materialistic persons. Though the person may be good in nature and helpful, but they're not in spiritual. So that doesn't apply to them, no, Prabhuji. Like taking God is taking them and all. It's not like that, no, Prabhuji. They'll have rebirth again.
Yeah, God taken everybody, but they came to different places. So, of course, one sense they say, okay, somebody died, God took him away, taken him away. So, yeah, of course, everything done by God, even death, it is a phase of the Supreme Lord also. If somebody materialistic, he dies in fear, and he in hesitating and in stress. And there are difference how devotee departing very peacefully and even sometimes ecstatic consciousness, because he meeting beloved Lord at that point. Therefore, there are big difference between in this sense. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Yeah, thank you for a very good question. Yeah, let's all participants will take a darshan of Sri Radha Govinda and complete our discussion by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much.
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Govinda ki jai Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki
Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare